So, 2 years after Parappa the Rapper promised us a sequel, what do we get? Parappa the Rapper 2 maybe? Nope, something even better. A little guitar-based rhythm game called Jammer Lammy. Now, looking at the case, the only way you'd realise that this is a spiritual successor to Parappa is that this character right here is Katy Cat, one of Parappa's friends from the original. So it looks like Parappa, but does it play like Parappa? Well, let's read the manual and find out. How to play Jammer Lammy. 1. The first thing to do is to open the Jammer Lammy package and take out the disc. But hey, it gets difficult right away. Is the disc the right way up? This could get technical. We wanted to talk you through this terrifying procedure, but if you're reading this manual, you've already opened the package, so the explanation would be completely unnecessary. Fortunately, once you've got the package open, you can just bow 3 times to the east and place the Jammer Lammy disc in your PlayStation. No problemo. Well, at least the instruction manual is just as insane as Parappa's. Let's pop this baby in and see what she's got. The game begins with Lammy and friends watching a Jet Baby sequel that's practically identical to the one in Parappa the Rapper.
Jet Baby! What's wrong, Lammy? You seem down.
Oh, I wish I was that strong.
Ugh, not this again. It's a baby. Babies aren't strong. So who are these feisty females?
Hey, don't forget, we are Milk Can. With my son's beats, Lammy's guitar, and my almighty bass combined with that distinguished voice, there's nothing to be afraid of.
Nothing to be afraid of. Not even bullies pulling the exact same act as they did against Parappa?
Well, what do we have here?
So it turns out Lammy is a bit of a wimp, but when she gets a guitar in her hand...
Again.
Well, I guess that works, but if I was going to fight someone with a guitar, I'd do it like this.
Uh-oh! So China and Mr. S, wait a minute! Look at Jeff! Oh! Oh, man! Jeff Jarrett laid out China with a guitar!
Ah, the good old days of wrestling, when men could hit women right in the head with a guitar. Simpler times. The game begins proper with Lammy rushing towards a stage, late for a show. Whoa, hold up. What is that? I've heard of boneheads, but that's ridiculous. Reaching the stage, she finds Chop Chop Master Onion from the first game already there. Katy Cat throws Lammy her bass guitar, which magically turns into Lammy's own guitar, and she gets ready to rock. The first stage is pretty similar to Parappa's, except instead of teaching Kung Fu, he's saying a bunch of seemingly random words. I'm still not sure whether it's really cool or really lame that this song ends with shave and a haircut.
I am a master, undo! Ha, Lammy, look what you are holding in your hand.
I don't know. What is it?
So everybody leaves Lammy holding her, whatever that is, and Chop Chop gives her some words of wisdom.
I lost my dojo, but the dojo remains in my mind. It even has a casino. Dojo, casino, it's all in the mind. You have nothing to lose.
Nope. Had the entire loading screen to think it over, still have no idea what that's supposed to mean. But it turns out that it was all just a dream.
Phew, it was a dream. There's only 15 more minutes until the show.
15 more minutes? The show starts at 6. Wait, why are you asleep at 5:45 anyway? Well, you set your alarm clock, so why didn't you just set it to go back earlier? I mean, come on, think, woman! So Lammy rushes out the door, but the road is blocked because of a fire.
My baby! My baby is still inside!
don't even know what that's supposed to be.
Excuse me, I'm like in a hurry. Can you let me through?
You're in a hurry? Help us put the fire out there!
Me? Help put out the fire?
Win big at Jochin Casino. Oh yeah, Jochin moving up in the world. Loads of money.
Dojo, casino, it's all in the mind.
Yeah, that's right. My guitar's in my mind. Leave it to Lammy.
Well, it doesn't make quite as much sense as I Gotta Believe, but I guess it works. So by pretending that the fire hose is a guitar, Lammy puts out the fire and saves the day.
Thanks to you, we get to keep our job!
Whoa, hold up. Check that in the background. That woman thing's baby is a toaster. Not even like a toaster baby or something, just a toaster.
Here, stock up on this pizza. The house is well done, but the pizza is medium rare.
God only knows how many people might have died in that fire. In gratitude, the chief gives Lammy a flanger.
Thanks.
Now this is one of the effect items you get. When you're playing, you push select and it changes the way the guitar sounds. But personally, I think it makes the guitar sound like crap, so I don't use them. Lammy stuffs her face with pizza and, running out of time before the show, she rushes onwards, only to get caught in a parade of pregnant women and mistaken for one of them because of her pizza-bloated belly. When all the actual pregnant women have delivered their babies, Lammy is forced to help to put them to sleep for make up for wasting time.
Dojo, casino, it's all in the mind.
Yeah, that's right. My guitar's in my mind.
See, I Gotta Believe works everywhere. They have to keep setting up this Dojo casino thing by putting roulette wheels in nurseries. Baby needs a new pair of shoes, I guess. Apparently, Lammy's idea of rocking a baby to sleep involves strumming its face like guitar strings. And it works.
Shut up now. He's so sleepy.
Good night, little guys.
Lammy's done with the babies, but time is running out.
I only have 8 more minutes. Oh, the plane's leaving.
The plane? You had to catch a plane to go to this rock show, and you still only set your alarm for 15 minutes before it starts? Lammy gets to the cockpit, but the pilot gets knocked on the head and...
Here we go. I kind of forgot how to fly.
So Lammy is forced to act as co-pilot. How will she cope?
May I have your attention, please? We will be taking off shortly, so please fasten your seatbelts at this time. That also goes for the passengers in our casino.
Dojo, casino, it's all in the mind.
Yeah, that's right. My guitar's in my mind.
Alright, it's all fun and games to play with babies like they're a guitar, but come on, there are lives at stake here. It doesn't help that throughout the song, the pilot is getting knocked on the head and having violent mood swings.
Did I eat my drink?
That's right, give me the shot, never give it up, soldier.
Oh, I miss having long hair.
Well, let's see if you can do that again.
No, see, I meant to fail. Give me an excuse to play this clip.
Kick the cockpit door down. Take the 2 pilots that have already made the sacrifice. Assume the controls. Shove that control into a nosedive, Hulk Hogan.
Landing the plane, and with only 3 minutes left, Lammy rushes onwards, only to realize...
Guitar! My guitar! Oh no! I left it on the plane! Oh. I gotta get me a guitar. Hey, there's one.
May I help you?
Yeah, I'm looking for a guitar.
What kind?
I just want one that's cool and cheap.
Cheap?
Cheap?
And of course, the sound quality's gotta be superior.
A greedy girl, ain't ya?
Oh, please. I'll do anything, please.
Anything?
Well, buy anything, apparently he means build a guitar from scratch. So he hands Lammy a chainsaw, and the song playing on the record player,
There, casino in my hair.
gives her the confidence to, oh my Jesus, she's touching the blades, what the Oh, never mind, everything worked out okay. But there's one line in this song that doesn't sit right with me. How dare they slander Joe Chin's good name. Also, the cutscene that explains that line doesn't appear until much later. With guitar in hand and only 2 minutes left, Lammy rushes out the door, slips on a banana peel, hits her head and dies. Ah. And despite her soul escaping upwards, Lammy ends up in the fiery pits of hell. Well, rock and roll is the devil's music.
Am I dead? Is this hell? If I'm dead, then the game's over.
Yeah, I win.
What a stupid game.
Well, I thought it was pretty good. So, thanks for watching. If you like this video, give it your thumbs up on YouTube or, Tumblr, wherever you see it.
Not yet, not yet.
It turns out that Lammy is mistaken for the guitarist for a hellish pop idol, and if she doesn't play,
I'm gonna kill you.
I think I'm dead already.
Then I'll put you back to life.
Really? Can you really do that?
Yeah, only if you play right. Come on.
Yeah, that's right. My guitar's in my mind.
What? No, the guitar's right there, in your hands. You built it yourself. I should say that this song is drastically different in the American version of the game. In that version, the scene is changed so that Lammy is just stranded on a desert island instead of dying and going to hell. They change up the lyrics of the song too, to remove references to the devil and such. And I just failed. Let's try that again. Drats. Gosh dang it. Gosh dang it. Gee whiz! What am I doing wrong? Maybe the manual has some tips that can help me. Right, question. I just can't clear this game. I'll pay you all the cash you want if you'll just give me some good tips. Answer. Keep your cash. We'd rather have something to satisfy our souls, like lurv, or maybe a check. Seriously, we recommend cooperative play mode. The obvious thing is to play with a more expert player, although playing with a computer is also quite useful. Help from the computer will get you halfway there. Watch and listen carefully how the computer plays. Then you'll see where you've been going wrong, won't you? Watch the computer play? Alright, let's try it. So yeah, in addition to playing the game by yourself, you can try it cooperatively with a friend or the computer. You both play a line at a time and it combines your scores together. It's pretty neat. Let's see how the computer and I do on this stage. Alright, 0 points from me, that sounds about right. Now for the computer. 0 points as well? The computer's just as bad as I am. Alright, maybe I just need a game plan. I'll double tap every button. 2 presses for every one that it tells me.
I need to repeat myself with.
Huh. So the pop idol lets Lammy return to life in her magic fax machine, but before she leaves, her evil twin shows up.
So you're the one who took my job. My watch is broken, my guitar strings broke, my costume has wrinkles, and I don't get any messages on my beeper. All because of you.
I think the reason you don't get any messages on your beeper is because you're the only person in the world who still owns a beeper. Lammy hightails it out of hell, and we flash back to the band preparing to perform, or just trying out different costumes, and making a poster. You know, the kind of things that girls think make good rock bands.
Oh, come on! Oh, I'll bet they're all here. I'm really sorry. I got caught up in a lot of mess.
Okay, this is it. Are you okay?
Oh, yeah! Milk can is always on my mind. Leave it to
So the band finally plays their long-awaited show. Waiting in the crowd are Parappa the Rapper and Lammy's doppelganger, Rammy. But before we can get to them, we roll credits. Ah, good to see that Ryu is now the bicultural director in addition to doing words. And after the credits there's this weird little scene where Ma-san the drummer is in a museum and she hits a fly with a drumstick and it cracks the walls of the museum and then the entire place comes down. I have no idea. So once you beat it as Lammy, you're done, right? Nope. Now this blew my little brain when I was a kid, because once you've beaten it with Lammy, you can then play the entire game over again as Parappa, rapping your way through the stages that have all been rewritten and re-recorded. Playing as Parappa doesn't have a proper story like Lammy. It just follows the actions of Parappa and chums over a week, completely unrelated to whatever stage's song you selected. I really like these little cutscenes though, because they maintain that great slice of life vibe that I loved from the first game.
What about you, PJ?
I'll have a chocolate frosty and a cherry pie.
No, I'm talking about Katie's live show. What are you gonna do?
Oh, then I'll have 6 chocolate frosties and a large cherry pie.
Ha, you fat bastard. On Tuesday at Parappa's house, which we can tell is his house because it has floppy dog ears, the group is working on setting up for Milk Can's upcoming show.
This is called the Yummy Yummy Beef Stage. You like?
I think it needs to be a little more girl-like.
Like bite-sized beef?
Well, can't we just stay away from beef?
Okay, pork.
Ha, you fat bastard. I really like how the babysitting stage goes from being the fastest in the game for Lammy to really slow and mellow for Parappa. On Wednesday...
Hey, so what are the other members of the band like?
Katie describes Ma-san and Lammy, but Parappa and PJ imagine them as being a pair of hideous hags. Pretty funny. And then you do the airplane stage.
I miss my brain.
May I help you?
Before we see what happens on Thursday, there's an advert for the Joe Chin Foundation for Natural Preservation, followed immediately by an advert for Joe Chin's chainsaw chains.
If you put these chains onto your favorite chainsaw, you'll be able to chop down trees faster than any bulldozer has done before.
Shut up and take my money.
And this is what Paul Chuck meant when he said, So on Thursday, Parappa and PJ go shopping for musical instruments. Never mind the fact that Parappa and PJ are already a rapper and DJ.
We want an instrument that fits us right.
Rock and roll.
And a 1, a 2, a 3, 4. Wait a minute. That doesn't sound like rock and roll.
And then comes the hell stage. My double tapping trick doesn't seem to work quite as well with Parappa. Finally, on Friday,
we ended up buying a guitar.
That's cool. But it's a little too shiny.
Yeah, it needs to look a little more used.
Uh-huh. Let's make it dirty.
Cool. I'm gonna break a string right here.
That's awesome. It'd look better if I cut this part out a little bit. Now that's a guitar.
Are you sure?
and the double tap trick does work here. I've stumbled upon the most bizarrely unreliable secret move of all time.
What's that kid here? Hey! It's the performer on stage!
After the final Parappa stage, you get a very special advertisement from Joe Chin.
It's grand. It's big. It's huge. It's humongous. The new Jochin laptop computer is the largest in the world.
Oh, right. Yeah, laptop, yeah, of course. Then we see Ma-san typing out an email with her drumsticks until the laptop collapses on her. I still have no idea. Now, what's really cool is that when you play co-op, you can mix it up between Parappa and Lammy, and the song will shift on the fly between versions.
Let's get on, let's get on. This has been my long desire.
And now all that's left is the versus mode, where players compete in a tug-of-war score battle. The one with the most points at the end is declared the wiener.
You are the winner!
So I won pretty easily at computer difficulty level 1. Let's try it at max.
Let's get on, let's get on.
Oh, I got -7. And the computer got 86? I'm gonna have to step it up. 62, not bad. What you got, computer? Oh, come on! Ugh, 0. That's not good. Well, maybe the computer will slip up as well. I mean, they gotta keep it fair, right? Or the computer will absolutely annihilate me. Yeah, the level 4 difficulty computer is pretty tough, but let's see how well it responds to my double tap technique.
Beat 'em bad. You want my phone number?
I didn't even have to try. I lose.
My move. Rook to knight 6. Checkmate.
Cheating bitch. And last but not least, once you've cleared every other mode, you unlock the special mode from the title menu. It's pretty much just a sound test, playing different versions of all the songs while the characters bop about on stage. Nothing too crazy, but at least you don't have to get cool on every level to unlock it. And that is Jammer Lammy. It has all the charm and fun of Parappa, but with guitar and rapping. The characters are all memorable, the plot is funny, the songs are all really catchy. It wasn't exactly the Parappa the Rapper 2 that I was expecting, but to be honest, it's even better. But that's a video for another time. I'll see you then.